How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be heading back into what if Cell was reincarnated. We totally smashed the like goal for part 1 in like the first day, which is fantastic. This series will continue, of course, and if you want to see the next part faster, let's see if we can get this part to 900 likes. That way I can begin to work on the third part faster. Before we begin, I just want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons. We have Dreadpool, Patrick Sandlin, Mr. Darkness, Always Zero, John Lister, Jared, and Robert Gregory. All of your support means so much and really helps keep this channel going. If you guys also want to have some conversations with me and others who like this channel, then be sure to go ahead and join the official Damon What If Discord server, where we all chat about Dragon Ball and have some really cool chats. Now with all that, let's dive right back into this scenario. Lek, Goten, and Trunks have teleported to meet the evil Majin Buu. Lek looks Buu up and down and notices how much of a clown he is. This is just a big baby, what exactly is he gonna be able to do to somebody as perfect as him? Gohan tells Lek not to engage, as this being is much more powerful than him. Lek tells Gohan that he's the strongest human on the planet. He'll be able to defeat this Fatso without breaking a sweat. At the mention of Fatso, Buu gets pretty mad and sucker punches Lek right across the face. Lek goes flying away, and Goten and Trunks transform into Super Saiyans and rush Buu. The two work together to hold Buu off, but Buu's just way too powerful, and the two boys are thrown around like it's nothing. Gohan tries to get up to help, but Lek launches a special beam cannon right through Buu, and then kicks him into the ground. The three boys are very happy, as they think they've won. But Buu seals up the hole in his chest, and is even angrier now. Lek is confused, as he just shot right through him. This is very bad. Lek and the Saiyans fight it out with Buu, but it isn't any use, as Buu is just too powerful, and he grabs one of the boys and smacks him against the others, sending them into the ground. Dabura even tries to use the boy's distraction to kill Buu himself, but just like in canon, he's turned into a cookie and eaten up. This disgusts Lek, as this disgusting man-child who turns people into cookies is beating him around like he's nothing. Him, the perfect being. Gohan tells Lek to just stand down, and he needs to teleport them out of there. But Lek tells Gohan to shut up, as he can't be defeated this easily. Lek screams out, powering up greatly. Gohan is blown back by Lek's power. This looks very similar to the super perfect power that Cell had years ago. Gohan is pretty shocked, as he didn't think that Lek would be able to access a power like this anymore. But it turns out, once he gets angry enough, he still can. Super Lek launches Buu, and actually begins to get some damage in. Super Lek is very powerful, as this is pretty much the equivalent of a Super Saiyan transformation for him. It's not an insane 50 times multiplier, but right now, he's way above even Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Buu vs Super Lek is ramping up, and as they fight, a huge explosion is seen from Babidi's ship. Vegeta returns and glares at Babidi, pretty mad that his fight with Goku didn't go as planned. Babidi doesn't even have any protection, as Buu is being distracted by Lek, meaning Vegeta is able to kill Babidi, taking out the main bad guy right off the bat. Buu and Lek are still going at it, with Lek losing a lot of power fast, as he's fighting out of rage and not strategy. Vegeta and Gohan then come in and try to help, but Gohan is too weakened to help any, and is knocked out cold pretty fast. Lek is drained of power as well, since his kid body can't handle the full power of a super form for too long. Vegeta is the last man standing, and decides to do what he needs to do, in ending Buu himself with a sacrifice. Piccolo and Krillin take the kids and Gohan away, as Vegeta blows himself up in an effort to kill Buu. Of course, this unfortunately is for nothing, as Buu survives. But now, Buu can just go off and do whatever he wants, as Babidi's dead. Buu just goes off turning people into candy. And Piccolo and Krillin bring the others back to look out for Dende to heal them. Gohan is very angry that he wasn't able to stop Buu, and Piccolo tells him that it's not his fault. They're just going to need to train, and hope for the best it'll be enough to stop Buu for good. Lek, Goten, and Trunks are angry that they didn't do anything against Majin themselves. Luckily, they have a chance to redeem themselves once Goku makes his way back to the lookout. Goku tells everybody that he wouldn't really have a chance against Buu, but he does know a technique that could turn the tables against Buu. Fusion. Luckily, since Gohan is here this time, due to him being saved by Lek, he can practice fusion with Gohan, and they might be able to defeat Buu with this. Gohan is impressed with hearing that this technique may be able to help them, and they better work fast, as Buu is going around killing pretty much everybody right now. The two quickly head into the hyperbolic time chamber to go and practice fusion, while Lek, Goten, and Trunks wonder what they should do now. Piccolo says that Android 17 is insanely powerful, and he has infinite energy unlike everybody else. so he contacts him in 18 and tells him to come up to the lookout. Piccolo tells the androids that the evil Boo is going around the world right now, killing many people, and Goku and Gohan are currently training right now. So the only ones who can hold off Boo are the androids. 17 says he'll try his best to hold him off, and Lex says that he needs to go too, as he managed to do better than anybody before. And if he's working together with his father, then he may be able to actually get the win. 17 of course would allow his son to come along, since he'll make sure to protect him with his life. And since his kid is so powerful, they may have a chance of just holding him off. Goten and Trunks want to come along as well, but Lek tells them that they're just going to get in the way, and they should just stand back here and hope for the best. Lek uses his new instant transmission to bring him, 17 and 18, to Boo. These guys all power up and rush Boo to hold him off. Since Lek was healed by Dende, he's gotten a little bit stronger, since he still has some remnants of Saiyan cells, and he can get slight Zenkais. With this Zenkai, Lek tries to use his new super form, which he actually manages to get again, and he has a little bit more control under this form now, so he can help out his father and aunt a lot more with holding off Boo. Luckily, since the two Saiyans went to the time chamber, they had plenty of time to learn and perfect fusion, so they get out in around a half hour our time and make it to Boo. Goku thanks the androids for the help, and that him and Gohan will take it from here. Goku and Gohan then do the fusion dance, and fuse into Gohaku. It could be Gokon too, but most people say that would be the Potara version, so it's better to just flip it to Gohaku. Gohaku transforms into a Super Saiyan, and begins to beat the absolute crap out of Boo. Gohaku in his base form would be enough to stomp Fat Boo, so going Super Saiyan is just plain overkill at this point. Lek is amazed on how strong that this fighter is. He's even stronger than 17, or even him. That's very odd. He's supposed to be the perfect human, but this fusion has outclassed him by miles. Gohaku finishes off Boo with a Masenko Kamehameha, ending the Terror of Damajin. With the threat handled, Lek asks the fusion if he can be taught this as well, and he says that he'll have Gohan teach it to him afterwards. Group all meet up again, and the Dragon Balls are used to revive all those killed by Vegeta, except for Vegeta himself. Remember, he was revived in the Frieza Saga by Shenron, so he's going to be stank dead here. This depresses Trunks, but Lek tries to comfort him, saying now he can train himself up to live up to his dad's legacy, by becoming even stronger than what Boo was. Gohan and Goten also get their share of sadness, once Goku has to head back into the afterlife. Goku says goodbye to Gohan, and that he could see what he managed to achieve while they were fused. And if he keeps up his training like that, then he'll be able to stop threats like Boo no matter what. Goku departs back into the afterlife, and things go back to how they were. Now, Goten and Trunks are more motivated to train, as they saw how powerful Lek has become, and how they didn't do anything against Boo, so they want to try as hard as they can to get more powerful. Gohan also has a drive to become stronger too, as he knows that there's a level above Super Saiyan 2 now, and he wants to try and achieve that to defend this planet. Of course, with Lek around and how powerful he is, Gohan knows he's going to have a good training partner. Android 17 is very proud of Lek for being the one to motivate all these people, and tells him that he should go and train with these guys whenever he wants. Lek, of course, wants to be the perfect being and get stronger himself too, so he trains with Gohan, Goten, and Trunks every so often. Of course, Gohan never got the ultimate form here, so while training with these boys, he's going to try to get another power, which he eventually does after a few years. Super Saiyan 3. Now, this would be a very difficult form for Gohan to get, but since he has so much potential and already saw what it looked like when he and Goku were fused, he has the basic gist of how it works, and after training with somebody as powerful as Lek, he's able to get it. Goten and Trunks managed to get Super Saiyan 2 as well, with Lek perfecting his super form, which he himself is very impressed by. Lek in his super form and Gohan in Super Saiyan 3 are pretty much equal through training, with Lek growing at a much faster rate. So if Gohan isn't careful, Lek could totally leave him in the dust. Now some of you may be saying that Lek might be a little bit too overpowered here, but again, just think about it. Lek has the cells of the Saiyans and the Frieza race, and we know the Saiyans get insane boosts through power with training. And again, Frieza training for 4 months was able to get power that rivals Super Saiyan Blue. So Lek training with Super Saiyan 3 Gohan here is definitely going to get extremely powerful. 17 and Lek train themselves too, and since 17 is a very powerful partner, the two manage to get bigger gains. One day on the island, Lek also comes across something that really shocks him. A small little blue creature. The blue creature looks at Lek like he knows him. Lek looks right back at him, and senses something in this creature that reminds him of him. The creature runs away and comes back with 5 others who look just like it. They all surround Lek and pretty much all go in and hug him and cheer. Lek is mad confused, but he feels a slight connection with these guys. They kinda look like a buggy version of him. They really like him too. What's up with that? Lek goes off to tell 17 and the creatures follow him the whole way there. 17 is kinda surprised as he completely forgot about the Cell Juniors. Lek asks 17 what they are and why they seem to be obsessed with him, and 17 decides to finally break the ice on Lek's origins. 17 sits down with him and tells him how he's the reincarnation of a bio-android named Cell, who was created by the evil Dr. Gero. Cell was a very bad guy, who wanted world domination, and he even created those Cell Juniors to kill the Z-Fighters. Luckily, Gohan managed to defeat Cell, and it seems the gods thought he deserved a second chance, so they cleaned up his soul and turned him into this pure little boy. Lek is of course blown away. He's the reincarnation of an evil bug guy? That's a lot to unpack. Lek of course needs to think about this, and 17 tells his son that he is literally nothing like Cell. As sure, he may look a little like him, have his powers, and is kinda vain about perfection, but he's the nicest kid he's ever met. And he even helped to save the world. He's a great person, and apparently these Cell Juniors are just happy to see him again, and they'll just do anything that he pleases. Lek looks at the Cell Juniors, and they're pretty much acting like dogs, with them following him around and loving him. Lek realizes it doesn't matter that he's the reincarnation of an evil bug guy. Everybody is probably a reincarnation of somebody. And he knows that he isn't a bad guy at all. He's going to make this Cell's legacy a good one, by being the world's new hero. We're going to be leaving this episode here for right now. We've wrapped up this very different Buu saga, and are going to be moving into Super territory. If you guys want to see that, then make sure you guys like this video and subscribe. That way I know you guys want a part 3. Remember, if we can get this video to 900 likes, then I'll instantly begin working on part 3 for you guys. So, thank you all so much for watching this video, and until we meet again. See you later!